I won't be doing this alone. As a matter of fact, I have a co-host, we have a guest, and of course, it's Children's Day and they are children. Introduce yourself to us. With me is...
My name is Ibrahim Hawa Uyahaya. I am from SS1 in Treasure Kids High School.
And you?
And my name is Emedion Courage Ekong from Treasure Kids Montessori High School, currently in SS1.
Okay, amazing. It's so fantastic and great to have you. How do you feel?
I feel excited to be here.
Are you sure?
It's a pleasure, yes.
What does Children's Day mean to you?
It is a day set aside to celebrate children for who they are and what they're going to become.
Oh, interesting. How about you?
She just took the words out of my mouth.
Interesting. Okay, so you're saying it's a day set aside to celebrate children and what they want to become, right? Yeah. So we're focusing on what you want to become. I'm taking that out of your mouth right now, or out of her mouth right now. Okay, so children are often told they are the leaders of tomorrow, but many children still feel unheard at home, in society, in school, and all of that. So today we're asking difficult but important questions. Are children truly listened to? Do adults understand children, and what kind of society are we creating for the next generation? Okay, so over to you. Let me ask you my very first question. Do you ever feel unheard in the society?
Yes, at times, because people usually think children can't make decisions of their own. They could just... maybe they're just children, they can't think and act the way adults do. So most of the times, we feel unheard in the society.
Okay, so has there ever been a point, over to you, Emedion, right? Yeah. Has there ever been a point where you had a lot to offer, you had a lot to say, but you're not given the chance to say?
Well, yes, actually.
At what point, and how did you manage it? How did it make you feel?
I felt unheard and very little and unimportant. Like, being unheard is painful.
It's painful. So can you paint that scenario where you knew you had a solution to a problem, but because you were a child, you overlooked, you were not listened to because people thought he didn't really have so much to offer because he's a child. Maybe you want to paint such a scenario to us.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
You want to say something?
No, he can say.
Okay.
I want to say, like, now, I'm making a decoration idea. I'm in charge of decoration. But because I'm still a child, but I have a great idea of a decoration, like beautiful flowers everywhere. But because I'm still too young, they will think that, no, it doesn't make sense. He's still a child. What can he think of? No, it is wrong. So
at those instances, did you try to push? Did you try to still, speak out? Or did you pull back and say, let me just leave this scene. It's not my scene. Let the adults do their thing. What was your response?
The last one sometimes.
Well, I want to know the different times you had different responses and what inspired your responses. What kind of result did you also make from your response?
Most of my responses were all the same. I decided to pull back and see how to unfold. And when everything then comes out unfolding, they now find out that my idea was the right one. But I feel like it should be better to listen to the idea at first and reason it. Instead of quickly judging it and discriminating it.
Okay, how about you?
Well, most of the times when I feel unheard, I just sit, relax, and wait for everything to unfold. When everything unfolds and then I found out I'm right, I'll be like, I told you this, but you didn't listen.
Okay, so I want to get the responses you get from adults in such situations. So when you say to adults, I told you didn't listen, what kind of response do you give?
Just smile and walk away.
Nobody says sorry to you.
No.
Nobody says, oh, next time. I think we'll give you an ears.
Most of the time, they say next time. And I feel kind of happy because I knew I was right, but they didn't actually believe me. So it gives me this morale that, yes, you can do this, you can try better next time.
Okay, why do you think society often believes children are too young to contribute meaningfully to the society or to conversations? Why do you think so?
I think it's because adults underestimate children, not knowing that, like, children, they can think deeply and they also experience real life emotions and challenges as well. They observe a lot. Children do that a lot, very well, for that matter.
You want to say something? Yeah. Why do you think an adult, just imagine, I don't know if you have younger siblings.
Yeah, I do.
Are there points where you feel, you yourself, because it's one thing to experience a thing, right? And sometimes you find yourself also doing that thing you've experienced. I want to believe that there are points where you have told your younger ones to keep quiet because you felt they were too small.
Yes.
So let us put you in the adult shoes right now. What do you think happens? Or why do you think adults underestimate children?
Well, I think adults underestimate children because of their level of thinking, their IQ. Most adults think children are too young to think, too young to speak or contribute to conversations. So,
Okay, so over to you. Let's talk about the home first because that is where every child's life begins, right? Do you think children feel emotionally safe enough to express themselves in many homes today?
Well, not always. Many children are afraid to express themselves in many homes today because they fear being punished, shouted at, or even being misunderstood or taken in the wrong way. So I believe that in order to make children feel more emotionally safe, parents should be more willing to listen and give their time to their children to understand them more.
Parents need to listen more and give time to their children. That's profound. You want to say something about that? Okay, so what happens when children grow up in environments where they are never allowed to speak? What do you think is the side effect? Have you found yourself in that space and you reacting maybe negatively, maybe positively to such situations?
I think children, they mostly become fearful, withdrawn, or even get scared. They can't be able to express themselves confidently later in life.
Later in life, you might want to buttress more on that.
Right. If you grow in a home where you are discriminated, because you're a child, people think that you can't do this, you can't do that. When you later grow up and you're used to that kind of environment, when you grow up and then you might have good intentions or good ideas. So you just have that feeling in mind. Because I grew up in this space, they always tell me that I am too young, I don't have the level of IQ to speak. So you mostly feel scared to talk in people, to engage in conversations.
So yeah, I kind of agree with you. So next, and if you saw a child today that has gone through that, let's imagine you in an adult body right now, what would you say to that child?
I would like to encourage the child and tell the child that you can do this. Do not let what happened to you in the past get to you. In life, there are many opportunities. It's only when someone dies that you say there are no more opportunities. But once there is life, there is hope.
And what would you say to that parent that constantly makes a child feel unsafe in their environment, maybe at home?
Well, I'll say that the parents should just calm down, not overreact, just slowly think and process the entire situation. Once you process the entire situation, you will know how everything happened and unfolded. And that gives a clearer idea of the entire picture or scenario.
How things unfolded? Please make it clearer.
Let's say a child got into a fight and they now reported to the principal. Instead of immediately judging the child, you should first realize and think, would he just start the fight for no reason? Or was there another cause behind it?
Okay. Do you think some adults confuse respect with silence?
Yes. Many children are often taught, yes. Because many children are often taught that respect means not even saying anything, not even giving an opinion, even though you say it respectfully. But I still believe children could express themselves politely and still be heard around in the society.
So what's your definition of respect?
When I say respect, my own definition of respect is to honor someone of high authority, to show honor and not respect, I'm still using the word. Yeah. So it's just to honor someone of high authority and show them that yes, they have higher experience than you, but in a certain way,
Okay. As we continue this Children's Day special broadcast discussion on whether children's voice truly matter in the society, let's look at schools. Now, do you think schools create room for children to express ideas, creativity, and opinions?
Yes, I do. Schools try, but some schools try to do that. But some children feel that school is just mostly about education, monitoring, and obeying instructions instead of thinking independently.
Can you explain that?
All right. Most schools try to make children's activity to be more fun, exciting, while some other schools just, I won't say
Make it about memorization.
yes. Some schools just make it that school is just meant for you to get education and that is all. While some other schools try to make sure that you get education, you have fun, and you're not traumatized, because some people see school. I've met someone that told me that school traumatized her because all she goes to do there is just read, come back, and write exams almost all the time.
What's your definition of a balanced school? The ideal school? What a school should be like?
A school should be a moral place where you could get education, have fun, meet others, and express yourselves. Because there are many people that can't express themselves at home, but when you walk into a louder society where you meet others, you can meet your kind, some that are different from you, you will be able to express yourself, give them ideas, and
Okay, let's hear from Emmett Young. What's your definition of balanced school? The right school?
The right and balanced school. Well, I would say the right and balanced school will be a school that, well, is both interactive but also fun. A strict and free school. Because sometimes when there are some certain students that don't grab things easily. There are different types of students. The ones that learn, who understand through teacher explanation, those who have to read, or those who need others to break it down too much. So I believe that a balanced school is one that breaks things down, helps children understand deeply, and not only about fun, academics. There are also times that you should be free and have some little fun. That's why, like graduation parties, it's called a party for a reason, to have fun.
Because you want to have more parties in school.
No. Sometimes a school should also be balanced. They should know how to moderate things. They should put fun at a certain time and seriousness at a certain time. So they should be like 50-50 equal to make 100%.
Because if you were to change one thing in schools in Nigeria, what would that be?
if I was to change something in schools in Nigeria, what it would be, I'll make a change that school doesn't have to be mainly for gaining education. It has to be a space where people could express themselves more.
So you just want to go to school and express yourself?
No, you could have education, but like to express yourself more, let the society know what you're made of.
Oh,
You want to talk about it?
no, there's something I wanted to say.
Okay,
like,
please go ahead.
I believe that if it were me, I would have just like added communication skills, emotional intelligence, leadership, confidence, and even problem-solving skills, which can help a child later in future.
Okay, have you ever noticed that some students are brilliant, but they are afraid to speak up in class, in line with your topic?
Yes.
Your suggestion. What do you think may be the reason? That very bright student, when you go to them in secret, they're able to solve all the math problems for you.
Yes.
But they just want to always stay in their space, their corner, they don't like to
Box
interact.
themselves.
Yes.
What do you think? Have you ever been curious to ask, what might be the problem?
I have.
Yeah,
Okay.
most of them.
Okay.
Most of them feel that maybe they're not good enough, but they know they're brilliant. They feel they're not good enough. They fear being laughed at in class. What if I stand up? I know the answer. But what if I stand up and give the answer and then I'm wrong? Will people laugh at me? Will I get shouted at? Would I be beaten?
I'm talking of those people that they know everybody knows that they're the brilliant ones. Right?
Yes, but they still have this stage fright in presence of people.
How can I be so intelligent and I have stage fright? What could be the reason?
The fear of harsh corrections and embarrassment. Because there are some people who believe that they are just not good enough. Some people have been bullied to that extent, actually. Actually, if not for bullies, some students would have actually been expressing themselves clearly and beautifully in class. For some, they have been forced and traumatized. Some of them, sometimes their parents, they actually tell them the wrong things most times. I won't lie.
Their parents, it boils down to parenting at the end of the day, right?
Most times.
A lot of people say charity begins at home.
Yes.
Do you agree? Do you think your parents have more influence than your teachers, or your school has more influence? Who has more influence?
I believe the
Parents
family unit, actually.
Yes.
Parents or teachers?
Parents.
But the child spends more time in school.
Well, I've tried.
Because look at it, let's be honest. You go to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You stay at home Saturday and Sunday. You go to school from, let's say, 7:30 to, let's say, 4 p.m. 3? What time do you close school?
3
p.m.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Right? That's like 9 hours.
9 hours.
You go to, when you come back from school by 3, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to bed. You stay 5 hours. Maybe do your home fun, school activities again. You do your home fun and all of that.
Projects.
And then when you're done, you go to bed and then you sleep 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 o'clock you wake up. Or do you wake up by 7?
5.
Oh, 5. Interesting. So you you're left with 5 hours to stay at home in a day. Of that 5 hours, you're going to do your home fun. You're going to do your project. So school majorly takes your time more. Maybe except for holidays, when like public holidays like this, midterm, which comes just
once.
Let's say, ready. It's seldom, right?
Yeah.
So you have max 1 week midterm, because I know schools now do 1 week midterm. During our days, it was just 2 days max, sometimes even 1 day. But now I hear that Abuja schools do 1 full week for midterm. That's so much enjoyment. But you do 1 week, right? And maybe holidays, you have max 1 month, right? So let's say 1 week plus 1 month. That's like 1 month, 1 week. In how many terms? How many months make a term?
3 months.
3 months. You stay 3 months in. You go 1 month out. 1 month, 1 week out. 3 months in. 1 month, 1 week out. Can you see the maths? Is it mathing? So how do you say? Why? Convince me as to why you say your parents have more influence than your teachers.
Well, because every form of life starts from the parental unit, and also the parents, even before the child starts going to school, they teach them lots of things: how to walk, how to talk, most of the things. Even most of the moral lessons they learn are actually from the home, because most times there are some things teachers don't teach that parents teach. They teach a lot of moral values. There are even some teachers in school that divert students the wrong way, actually. But parents are actually there. They are the guardians who hold children's hands to the future.
Okay. So you say, basically, you say, I listen to my parents more. How about you?
Kind of. So to defend what he said, most of the times, the main reason why I said children have more influence with their parents is because, a child's life begins from home, from childhood. You stay with your parents maybe till 3 years before getting to school. So it's not everything that school teaches you. Like within the week, there was something that happened in my house. So my dad asked me to do something, but then I did it the wrong way. And then he showed me. He was like, you see, is that everything that school shows you? I just taught you moral lesson right now.
Yes.
I just taught you something that I don't think it will come up in school. So most of the times, when you do something in school, you get back home, your parents have more understanding, more ideas that will put you through to what you did. Most of the times, they say school is for learning, but it's not everything that school will teach you.
Okay, so I want you to tell me why. One important, or maybe if you have more, important reasons why you think children must. Are you saying children must be heard of? You should be heard. Give me your reasons.
Okay, because one of the reasons I believe children must be heard is because...
So you're going with must?
Yes, they must be heard.
Okay.
Children are human beings too.
Okay. Okay.
So,
all right.
Okay, because most times there are some decisions taken by the parents which can affect a child's life dearly. Because as most times children should be involved in the decision making of their life, because it's the child's life and not the parents, or not even the schools. The parents and schools are just a medium of guidance to the child. But the child is the one who knows his strengths and weaknesses. He knows himself inside out perfectly. So I believe that children should be able to make their own decisions and must be heard by their parents and even the society at large too. Even possibly the world.
You want to say something? Okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
You've been heard enough.
Yes.
That's it. Okay. Okay, so do you think, and this is the last one before we go on a short break, and then we'll join other voices, right? It's Children's Day. So, do you think listening to children can actually help families and society become better?
Yes.
Why?
Because children have a level of IQ. Do you think they are problem solvers? A child can see a problem, analyze it, and then find a solution. Even if the solution doesn't really suit the problem, but at least there is something that the child sees. And most of the times, adults don't see what a child sees. Adults see challenges and other things. So we mostly need to be heard. Yeah.
Okay, you mostly need to be heard because you also have an IQ.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Yeah, because it's actually a proven fact that children have a very high IQ and very adaptable brain that can learn things way faster than adults.
Is it all
Trust
children
me.
that have a very high IQ? I disagree. As an adult, I disagree. Okay, but I understand your point of view. Before we go,
Because children see things more differently from adults.
Yeah.
There's this innocence in a child that can analyze things way differently from adults.
the fact that they can analyze different doesn't mean that they know more than the adult.
Yeah, it's not what.
No,
Okay,
but-
they just want to see different,
Yes.
differently. So you should listen to their different
Yes,
perspectives.
because they are different, and the different opinions can differ. The difference from the opinions, like a parent might see this thing as wrong. A child say no. Okay, let's say you have color blue. A child say no, this is color red.
Why?
Right.
How can color
Why?
B become color red all of a sudden?
I don't know. It's because there are some children that use their imaginations to see things in different perspectives.
Wow,
That's what I'm trying to say.
that has to be the spiritual. Thank you. Okay, I want to give one opportunity before we go. What is that thing that you want to say to adults today? You have one chance, or forever remain silent.
Okay, I'll say, please, adults, please. Just give time to children. Analyze, listen. Don't quickly overreact. Please give them a chance to speak.
Okay.
Please.
Please, adults, do not underestimate children because of their level of IQ, because maybe they're too young to think or to speak, because that's what most people think. Children can't speak, they can't think.
Okay, thank you very much to my amazing guests, co-hosts, whatever you want to call them. Today is their day. They are the VIPs of today. So I want to say thank you for coming. We'll go on a quick break right now. When we return, we'll be joined by another set of brilliant champs. Happy Children's Day once again, and please don't go anywhere.